Hello everyone, Cassandra here from Alien Starseed. Thank you for joining me on my intuitive arts story time. Today, I finally got the green flag from Spirit to introduce my Alien Starseed. This is the painting that began my entire business, started this whole journey for me, really opened up the doorways. So, a little bit of who and what Alien Starseed is. So, this painting was created during the pandemic. Now, during the pandemic, I had just started at a law firm. Um, I was a paralegal and I got furloughed because, the businesses were closing down, they were downsizing. And I remember my boss coming in, he was so upset. He didn't want to let anybody go. And I remember him telling all of us, don't worry, you're getting your jobs back. Leave everything at your desk. So I walked, and keeping your health insurance. So, I walked out of that office. I didn't feel sad. I still had my security. I knew I was getting my job back. So I wasn't afraid. It was almost like a paid vacation for me at the time. So I decided to take my free time and finally dive into my artwork. And I lived about a half a mile from the beach. So, everything was slowing down, closing down. There was no rush. I didn't have to worry about getting up, putting on makeup, running around. I had my freedom. So I decided I'm going to create. I walked to the beach every morning, and I would sit on the rocks and I would meditate, connect with the water, connect with the sun, connect with the sands, connect with the horizon. It was really a beautiful, beautiful time. Not only that, but the movement, the walking, because movement creates movement. And I remember going into my art room because I spent a lot of time in there creating, and I decided, just something dawned on me, right? I wanted to paint a mermaid's tail. Big size. It was like 18, it's an 18 by 24 size painting. And so I drew her. And I drew the mermaid's tail. I drew the water. And I started to paint. And I remember I wanted to have lots of bright colors in there. And I wanted the water started to create itself, became very fragmented, like energetic. You could see it. It's almost like fractals of water in there. And tucked away in that painting is one of my guides. And his name is Siren. And he has guided me through quite a bit in the beginning of my journey. Quite strongly did my guides start to come in during the beginning of my journey, and they were forefront and center, loving, beautiful, guiding me the entire way. So I started painting the mermaid's tail, and to be quite honest with you, I wasn't very happy with it. I was iffy, I was unsure, but as an artist, you're sitting in front of your painting day in and day out. You're looking at it, you're comfortable with it, right? You're getting used to it. You're seeing all the colors every single day. And then you start to judge yourself. So I decided, I said, okay, I finished the painting, I did what I needed to do. Now I'm going to put it in my portfolio. Maybe I'll use this during a meditation. As soon as I was done, I hear, you're going to put symbols in the mermaid's tail. I was the only one in that room. Nobody was there, and I know that was my guides, and I'm like, symbols. Now, at the time, I would speak light language. Sometimes I would sing light language to heal myself, right? Sometimes to heal others. If they were in a session with me, I would sing or speak light language. But never did I ever write it. I never wrote it. But because I had such a sense of freedom, no pressure on me, and I was creating it just for the sense of creation. I wasn't creating it to make money. I wasn't creating it to put out in the public. It was just something that I wanted to do to express myself. So I expressed, and I allowed the channel to pour out on the paper. And 55 perfect symbols came out within seconds, without a thought. And that's how I knew it was a channel, because I just surrendered and let go. I didn't think. I allowed my guides to guide me through the creative process. So I was like, wow, look at this. And I put them in the tail, in the mermaid's tail, all in gold because that's a high vibrational color, right? The metal itself is high vibrational. And then I remember sitting there and hearing, you're going to create an oracle card deck. Now, I'm not a famous author. My artwork isn't even out for the public. I was just putting myself out there to the public, really giving, psychic medium readings, just really opening the doors to that at that time, because I was doing it, but I wasn't really publicizing it. So it was really just like word of mouth, friends and family. But again, because I didn't doubt what I was receiving, I let go and I surrendered and I said, okay. And I truly just let the channel come through. So what I did was I wrote the 55 symbols on paper, just regular notebook paper, wrote them all out, and I allowed the channel to come through. Now, when I first started my journey about 15 years ago, maybe more than that, I would automatic write because I found safety in that. For some reason, I was fearful of the spoken word. I was more comfortable in writing and channeling. So for the channel, for me, for writing came very easy. And I was so excited at this time. I loved the creative process. So I was calling my family and asking them, do you pick out a number? I'm creating an oracle card deck. Let me give you a message for the day. And for sure, every one that they picked, it was blank. I didn't have a channel for it because it was for them. That symbol was assigned to them. And that's what makes this deck so special to me. When I look back and how I created it and what's behind it, it just fills my heart with so much love, so much joy. So Alien Starseed, that painting became a platform for me. It gave me confidence to move forward in my soul work. Alien Starseed is an expression of the soul, truly speaking through to you, not only in the art and the colors, but in the light language itself. Now that light language is Pleiadian light language. There is no spoken word for that soul origin. That light language is a DNA code that is used on a vibrational level for communication to heal. And as a gift, it's been transcended down here in the linear through channels, people like me, I'm not the only person who does it, to heal humanity, to heal Gaia, to work with the elements, manipulate, maybe not so much manipulate, but alchemize and heal and work with the elements to heal Gaia and humanity and all of the living souls here on this planet. So as a gift, I think in this video, I'm going to pull a card for us. So this is the cover of the Oracle card deck. I have it up in the screen as well. I put there as a gift because I know sometimes there could be a glare. So, in order to use an Oracle card deck, the way to use an Oracle card deck is you knock on it 3 times, clear the energy, put it to your heart center, set forth an intention, anything, maybe just a message for the day. What does Alien Starseed want to tell us? What is her gift? All right. Take a good deep breath in and you exhale out, and then you just let the cards speak to you because they will. So here's the first. Here we go. So this is for the collective. What a beautiful card. I love this one. A crash of love and a stroke of good luck is upon you. Keeping your head above water is a thing of the past. Expect the unexpected. For what is new does not have room for old pastime behaviors. How beautiful. So beautiful. So I'm so happy to be able to share the story behind Alien Starseed with you. There's a lot more to it, but I like to keep these videos brief. If you have questions about her, about the soul origin, reach out to me. Send me a private message. Send me an email. I'm happy to answer it. So thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon. You take care now.